Yeah. So we've done a 300 metre sweep this side of the island on the main lake, and there's about 1780, this is solid with fish, 1800 kilos. This is a ridiculous amount of fish in here. So there's loads of fish this size, and if you're up against this, the sort of fishing it is with day tickets, straight away, so the first fish I've picked up, trailing a rig. But that's the nature of it, I'm afraid. It's some, you know, it's day ticket anglers. It's not just day ticket anglers, but lakes like this, you've got to be a bit strict on your rules and make sure everyone's got at least basic angling skills, because stuff like that causes mouth damage. It's when they get tethered up, you know, the damage is done. It doesn't make much difference if it's a barbed or barbless hook. It's the fact that when it gets tethered and hits a snag, the fish just shake their head. So we'll put this to one side and get rid of that. Carefully take that out. It just stresses them and it affects their growth, but the amount of fish in here is phenomenal. We've done this lake before and we took a lot out last time, but it increased the catch rates. It made that, you know, people were catching more. What we can do today is there's a lake up there which got hit by the cormorants, and we can grade these size bream into there. These smaller carp which have come through since we netted it last time, because we created a bit of space, we can grade these out. It's much better to do this than keep having to buy fish. You know, there's plenty in here. So again, same old story, you know, you're taking fish out of this lake which don't need to be in here, and we can use them in lakes where they do need. It's perfectly sensible, and it's the sort of practices we try and promote. It's some good roach and good carp. Now these in here are lost really, you know, everyone's mainly fishing for carp, and again, you're not going to take all these out, but we'll grade what we need out. So again, like I say, you're doing good work on 2 or 3 lakes just by netting this, and there's a phenomenal amount of fish. But last time there was very little carp recruitment, and by taking out the amount of fish we took out last time, moving around the fishery, you end up with this. So it's all good really, but that's quite a phenomenal amount of fish. If you look, it's just solid. We've crowded it up. That here, it's just up to my knees, and that's just solid with fish. There's no shortage of fish in here, and in general they're pretty good. You know, limited growth simply because there's so many. There's stacks of doubles, stacks of smaller carp. So it's just a case of a good grade, take out what we need, let them go for another year, and all will be well. But to not do this every now and then is criminal really. You're wasting potential, and you're potentially looking as well at water quality issues and mortality in the summer. If you just leave it and leave it and leave it, it really is boom and bust. So you've got to come in and you've got to do this work, otherwise you're just waiting for a problem really. So yeah, it's all good, and like I say, these are exactly the sort of fish we can use in other lakes. So we'll start grading. Got a lot of grading to do. Lakes like this, we started just before 8. It's only gone 10 now, and so it doesn't take long when the lakes like this, and there's, you know, it's quite easy to net. It doesn't take long to bring the nets in, but this is what takes the time, grading. So you've got to be organised. We're going to use the truck and the bins to move a few fish around the site, and just keep going, keep moving, keep organised. But yeah, it's all good.